Hey YouTube, it's your girl Yona Marie, and today I want to talk about what a lip trill is and go over a couple exercises with you. Yona Marie music, create with me. So if you're not familiar with lip trills, it's when singers do brrr when they're practicing and warming up their voices. They're also sometimes referred to as lip rolls or lip bubbles or lip buzzes. You probably heard it a lot, especially when you were younger. Kids like to make crazy noises with their mouths. They do that when they're trying to imitate like the sound of an engine or maybe the sound of a horse, but it's actually hard to do, and maybe you didn't learn it when you were young and you need to practice doing it now. It can be hard to learn and get the hang of it, but it's really good to do, and let me talk about why it's so beneficial. So lip trills helps to naturally put your body in a perfect position for singing and speaking. So the air that's constantly coming out when you're doing your lip trills helps you to get better breath support and more consistent and even breath support over longer periods of time. That airflow puts the muscles in your larynx in a good relaxed state, and then the vibrations that come out can also help activate and relax your facial muscles. Lip trills can also help shake off some of that phlegm that might be on your vocal cords. It's not a good idea to be coughing all the time and clearing your throat. It's actually more healthy to just do a lip trill or swallow your saliva when you're trying to clear your throat out. Lastly, lip trills can help you connect your whole range when you're trying to warm up, especially at the start of a day, help you get an even flow of tone and breath support through your high notes and your lower notes. So like I said, in the beginning of a day is a great time to do a lip trill. Anytime before you're doing a long extended singing performance or talking performance is a good time to do lip trills. Also, when you're just getting off of a vocal performance and you need to cool down, you need to get your voice back to regular levels for speaking so you don't overwork it and get vocal fatigue, it's also a good time to do vocal trills. So my tips before we get into a quick couple of exercises is, number one, keep your air consistent. If you're doing your trills and you keep all that air in the front and you run out of air at the end, you're not going to make it through the trill. And in the opposite way, if you don't put enough breath at the beginning of your trill, you're going to run out and not be able to do it at all. So keep your airflow consistent throughout the whole brrr, don't brrr. It can also be a good idea to hold your cheeks when you're first doing it, brrr, to get your mouth in a good position, but don't hold them too tight because then your mouth won't close at all. And if you don't touch it enough, it's not going to be like you're holding your cheeks at all. So try that out. Another thing you want to do is sing loudly. If you're not breath supporting for a loud tone to come out, it might not come out at all. It's really hard to do trills at a very quiet tone. So just let it out. The more you let it out, the more airflow you will have and the better chance you have to getting through the whole trill. So let's just go through a couple of trills really quick. 1, 2, 3, breathe in. Let's try another one. Let's see if you can make it through the whole phrase. 1, 2, 3, breathe in. Okay, that one was kind of hard to do. I had to do it a couple times off screen. But tell me in the comments how well you got through that exercise. And thank you for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe if you like this content and visit my website at yonamariemusic.com and subscribe there as well for helpful tips.